let's get to it. We're back here. Right, so nice ship as well. Got
Ensign,
a huge rehaul, and oh boy.
I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. Ensign Arnold was just a kid. Oh, no. This can't be happening.
So yeah.
Hey, he's back here!
Sack him!
And whoop. Gladius makes the save.
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
And Gladius is like, Alright, so we can't talk to Gladius. So now we're in a situation where we're trapped on the ship, but we need to escape and we need to get out of here. So, now currently we're anchored in port and whatnot. So we need to find a way of getting out of here. So if we push this button, that brings up that anchor. Now we take the controls. Currently on that side of the river. Okay, nice. So if you push left, it'll move you right. Inverted controls, everybody. So now that we have that you know, we've moved the anchor underneath the boat and whatnot, we're gonna press this button. And it's at the bottom there. Press it again. It's hooked onto. Oh, dang it. That's a problem with this sometimes. Ah, dang it.
Can't reach. They're locked together like plastic monkeys from a barrel.
And we take out our scythe, because that's the only item we have in our inventory. Interact with the anchors. Then we hook the anchors into the porthole. And there we go.
Well, there you go.
Manny speaking the words I was just saying. Right, so with that sorted, we gotta take the other anchor from this side, which is hooked up onto there, and we're gonna hit this button.
Gladius, cover your ears.
Cutting right through the ship.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
And this took me forever to figure out this puzzle and whatnot. So now we've got the controls again, and now we're going to go in reverse. Boom! And because we have the engine, those guys are just gonna sink. Oh, they're repainting the door. I guess.
a little farther, Gladys.
Well, it's not gonna be far enough. And yes, they fall to the bottom of the ocean. The Dead Sea. Whatever you like to call it.
Manny, joking?
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say. You don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just
Yeah.
until I figure out what we're gonna do. Not blue yet.
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Nope, it's just some guy
Amigo.
wandering around.
Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see, that's why I'll never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Yeah, it'd be
Sorry,
very
I'm
handy.
kind of attached to it.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Yeah.
This little light of mine,
I'm just gonna leave that
I'm
bit
gonna
there,
let it
because
shine.
this is gonna
This
be
little light
a
of
long
mine,
bit.
I'm gonna let it shine.
So yeah,
let it shine, let it shine,
in this
let
segment
it shine.
here, obviously, yeah,
Hide
you're
it
trying
under some
to-
seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some
with
seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let
pu-
it shine.
you know, the puzzle
let
with
it
this.
shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare
Now
away sea
Claudius
monsters.
gets
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
It's
Let
a
it
bit
shine. Let it shine.
annoying.
Let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine.
Anyway,
Let it
while
shine.
this is
Let
going
it
on,
shine.
Also, by the way, welcome to Turbo Drive Live, of course. If you're in the Twitch chat, you're more welcome to say anything. As for what it is today, it's what was it? Last day of March. Yeah, so I'm dating this video. I know, being an idiot, but still. It's WrestleMania weekend, yay!
I thought
so
that
a lot of
looked like our
WrestleMania
ship.
stuff is happening.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys?
Ooh, these guys! Hi!
Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too
Yeah,
bright for 'em. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light
Well,
of
we're
mine,
gonna have
I'm
to
gonna
take
let
it by
it
force.
shine. This little light of mine. Hey.
Yep, just grab it,
What am I
pull,
supposed to do
pull
with this?
to
Follow
the
me.
left,
Where are
and
you
have
taking
Claudius
me?
grab
To
him.
the moon.
Now, of course, if you went into the conversation and whatnot. If you talk to them, say, oh, take us to the pearl. Geppetto would say it's the moon.
I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
Octopus! Some kind.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Uh-huh. Let's go over here. So we can't just simply just walk down there because obviously we'll get captured by that thing. So we go all the way around here. Takes a while, even while running. We go around here, and Geppetto, obviously you see Geppetto following us, so go around, and Geppetto
Hey, lay off!
gets caught. Now he's our distraction.
You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
How do you know it's a she? I'm guessing all octopus are she. Probably not.
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge!
The Adam Copeland! Sorry, I'll slap myself for that. Or worst joke would have been
Don't ask
me
Carnal, cause I don't know.
saying Pizza Hut. Like Pizza Hut has set itself up at the edge of the world. With selling the edge. Silly. Anyway, we go in here.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Keep that in mind. Poke him in the eye. Poke him in the eye and steal a sub. Definitely something you can think, take as a kind of a clue for later. Anyway. Somehow, Manny had a cigarette at hand.
Children's books. It's locked. It's empty.
It's empty. Ah, cutscene.
Meche,
Manny, what
Aha.
are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
Ooh,
If that's
wait,
what you think
Manny
of me,
deserved
then
that.
why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Sorry, oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity for
Maybe later.
lever
But
joke.
for now, let me just show you your new office.
So yeah.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Manny. I don't know why the animation is like this. Again, this is something that they haven't patched out yet. At all. Which I don't think they'll ever do because the game's been out for a long
I
time.
like my old desk better.
There we go, now he stopped.
No drawers.
Alright, let's talk to these guys.
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Sadly, it's not ready.
My name is Manuel Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
Oh, gullible kids.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man!
Yeah, go away.
Yeah, the kids have a right.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you
They have
before.
a good reason
Every time
for
she
hating
says
him.
your name,
Because
she looks
frankly,
so
he did
sad.
do something
I
wrong.
don't know what
so-
you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry!
And it's just opened up a whole can of worms.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My bed's too big to sit on those little perches. Yeah, it's like this is. I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work. They won't understand that. But this is the right response.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
There we go.
Okay, back to work.
So mean.
So yeah, I think you get you do get a trophy for exhausting all the kind of like conversation boxes with them as well. But you specifically need them for getting that little hammer there. So pick up that and be on your merry way. You don't have to talk to them at all afterwards. What you need to do after is come through here. And there's Meche.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head? Ow!
Oh.
Oh,
Whoops.
my stockings, they're ruined! And this was my best pair!
Sharon. Ow. Ooh la la. This is.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Hey, it was an accident.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on. I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
No.
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Okay.
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Yeah, with my fists. Oh, actually, he did knock me out last time, so.
Domino.
Domino.
Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
It's just not natural. That's a dick thing to say.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
And why? You know? It's like they've been like Manny's been gone for like 2 years, and now you want him to train in this stadium. It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Right. So that's the case. Hector tried to kill Manny, but Domino didn't think that way. He wanted to try to coerce him into, you know, being in the fold and whatnot, which is stupid.
What makes you think I'm gonna work
Domino's
for
not
you?
that bright.
Well, there's
He's
not
like,
much
he may
to
have
do
gotten
on
all
this
the
island
good
if you
things.
don't
and
work,
got
take it from
best
me. And think
head
about it.
starts
Once
and
I'm
things,
gone,
but nah.
it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
Like, all muscle, no.
Don't tell me
matter.
that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains.
No, you don't.
What are you gonna do?
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these
tickets?
people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
Keep that in mind as well for later.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year
I like having this
out there in the
conversation. Well,
petrified
this
forest
is our
alone
pretty much,
because of you.
you know,
By comparison, I'd say I'm
exposition
keeping her
dump.
pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
That's a good point.
Nice island you got here.
Although,
Yeah, the
there's only like
previous
El
owners didn't know
Maro,
what
and
they
then
had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their
Yeah,
crane and then
the other
abandoned
the
the plant.
other,
But
like,
we
the port
knew
town.
we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big
not really
reef.
much.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No, slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Oh boy.
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape.
Right. So now we understand, kinda, what they're all doing, and whatnot, and some of it's a bit questionable. But other than that, we gotta find a way of getting off this island, and we've got a couple of things to do. And here's Geppetto.
Geppetto!
Huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually
Bust-all,
don't give
eh?
these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here on the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, because
Of
you
course,
just
because
never
they all
stop and look.
dropped it in there.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
It's a bust-all. Come
I
on.
want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
Safe.
My turtleneck.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Geppetto. He'll do you right. Why, I oughta guard you.
Right. So we actually have the items here that we need. So this is what we need for the gun.
Hey, Chucky, check out the hosiery.
So we have the
Say, these are
stockings
real
and
silk. Where'd you
and,
find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then,
You
here's
too?
your best friend.
My first Brautella gun. Is it loaded?
No. Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Of course they are.
Why, I oughta. I'll show him. Ooh, to the moon, he says. Stupid.
Geppetto.
Huh? Who?
Let's talk to him again.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Geppetto.
If you say so.
Well, I got a long day of reef wrecking ahead of me, so
Please, bust away.
Alright. So give him this.
Yo, Vito, have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive. Say, little chipper, you're okay.
You're okay. Right, so now we have
rusty
2 items there.
anchor. Oh, dee da da da. Ba-dum da dum.
That's what we need. Now we've got the boss stall, and then we've got the thing. And now we've got this area here. But we're not gonna go. Actually, yeah, we'll go this way. This reverses the flow of the conveyor belt. Hello, Exciter Bates. He's also very excited, Exciter Bates. Because as he would be saying, what was it? Tonight, well, tonight is the Hall of Fame for WWE. Kurt Angle's the head inductee, so that's gonna be cool. And this is a cutscene I never saw. I never went down here because I thought this was like game over, like central. So, but no, this right here. There's Glottis. He's alive.
Glottis, you're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Indeed, it is.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun,
point.
but your idea's good too.
Glottis wasn't thinking that way. Anyway, let us go back up. Obviously, we'll come back. We'll obviously find a way of getting Glottis out of there and whatnot. Also, Exciter Bates talking about how he's excited for the Hall of Fame. Particularly that of the, you know, the "you suck" chants for Kurt Angle. I would, you see, what I would love to hear is people actually replacing the "you suck" to "you rock" chants. You know, because that would be much better. You know, because it's a Hall of Fame induction. You don't want to say "you suck" to the guy who's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, a guy who's not been in WWE for over a decade. You know. It would be a lot more kinder if people started chanting "you rock" rather than "you suck."
I like the new dress.
Because he does rock.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here.
So anyway, let us give Meche
here
the gun.
What good's a relationship without trust?
True. A relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets. Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Meche, you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first?
Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but, the lady seems
right,
to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really
I mean, I'm personally I'm also personally looking forward to DDP being inducted and how he'll obviously talk about how he's influenced a lot of the Hall of Famers that came in before him. Also, Jim Cornette. Oh, that's gotta be awesome.
Kid's all right.
Anyway,
she's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
And jump cut. So yeah, now Meche is locked in here.
better let...
Ooh, I bet I could pick that.
Help!
If only I hadn't lost my union card in that poker game. Must be a combination lock, but there are no numbers on it. Poor Don was never good with numbers. Ooh, I bet I could pick that.
Right, so
I'm getting angry!
we use the bus doll to go at the
I'm sorry I didn't trust you!
thingy.
Domino! You'd better let me out of here!
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Yeah. So now we've done that. We can rotate this and I think there was another puzzle that kind of like did this before in the past. Yeah, just need to line it up. I think that should be good enough, because you need to line it up so that there's a gap between the the kind of like between the gold the yellow gold bits and the other silver block and whatnot, so there's a perfect line. And before you do anything else, get your scythe out and use this even though it glitches and put it in there.
Stay.
Yep. Stays in place there, and hit the leather. Hit the lever. And there we go. You've opened the door.
All right, Meche, you can come out now. Meche?
Yeah. For some reason, Meche is gone.
This must be the big chipper.
He's looking at the axe.
Some sort of metal contact.
So we need to close this door.
Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
Harken back to the last year of Raul being trapped in the little cupboard.
Looks like I messed up these contacts when I broke through with the bus doll.
In that case, there's another way we can use a contact. That is first scythe.
Manny, I knew you would...
Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
Right, so, anyway. We can go through here. Well, supposedly. But, gotta take this axe first.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
Right. So, before we do that, we want to see what these
What's
cases
in these
are.
cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
Yeah, counterfeit double-end tickets. That's apparently what the thing is. So yeah.
I couldn't reach that vent, even if I stood on Meche's shoulders.
Wouldn't it make more sense for me to stand on your shoulders anyway?
Are you kidding? Look at your heels.
Yeah, anyway. So in this puzzle, it's Although I already know how to do this
I
puzzle.
couldn't even reach it with that.
Hey, come on. You can.
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. I couldn't even reach it. Our relationship has moved beyond. I couldn't even reach it with that.
I thought I recalled that, you know, the thing.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
Alright.
I can't reach that high.
Stupid thing. Right. Let's take this, you know. Because there's a puzzle to this. You're supposed to turn on the sprinkler system and then drain the when you drain the water and whatnot.
Esa cosa is heavy.
You're supposed to like know where the water is being drained to. There we go.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's where all the water was gonna go. So you use the axe to.
Okay, you get the kids, and I'll meet you back here with the boat.
What boat?
Well, I'm working on that.
Okay, Manny.
I know what boat we
I
need.
have to figure a way to launch that ship Glottis found. What I need is a giant stork to deliver that big baby right here.
Well, we got something. That's this baby right here. We got this kind of like massive crane. Up the ladder. Up the ladder. There we go. Right. Okay, so we now have control of this thing here, and we're gonna operate it to bring that down, and go to that. We still have our chisel from before. It's not one use item, it's a multi-purpose tool. Okay, take that. It doesn't. You think it wrecked it, but it didn't. It didn't really, so we're all good.
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
This effectively will obviously help us with this. So basically, when we have that chain, the chain goes into there, put it on that over, and there we go. That's that sorted. So we got take the chain here, pull this lever to coil up the chain, and then put it, reverse it, and then somehow it just ties up to the anchor. that. Go back up here, back into the crane machine, and then boom, pull out.
Gladys, I'm so glad to see you.
Aw, is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
There we go. That's where
Works
the
like crazy.
spine,
Full
the
speed ahead.
thingy is being used and whatnot.
What? Oh.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche?
Ah, the love
needed to
story,
find
it
you.
blossoms. But, sorry. We interrupted this love story to bring you a boss battle.
I gave you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up. I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
The chisel's past. Possibly, who knows? Alright, so we're up against, and we don't have the chisel anymore, so... Sives out! Round one! Fights!
Woo! This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this.
Sorry, Domino. You can't say it just so very nonchalantly like that. You have to go. You're fired. That really did enough in my throat.
What are you doing away from your desk anyway?
I'm sending this domino back to the bone pile.
So yeah, you can keep at it.
Smart strategy? Always let your boss win.
You know, your name is Domino, but you're really just a pawn.
Please, save the comic book one-liners for when you're winning.
Yeah. So you keep doing this, and of course you keep going
Just
at
like
it,
what you're selling,
and you can
man.
get a
You got a
secret
weak
trophy for this
attack
as well.
and no follow-through.
Like if you're playing this on PlayStation 3. Talk about cock blocker.
Hey, I'll
Indeed,
stop
he is a cock
anytime you get
blocker
tired.
there, Exodobates. Oh!
Just please stay down this time. At least at the Christmas party, you passed out before you really got hurt. Had enough?
Nope. Still going at it.
Oh, please, Manny, stop showing off for the girl.
So yeah. Okay, so now Domino has stopped talking. So the real way to ending this boss battle, after you get that trophy by exhausting all of Domino's kind of like kind of like talks and whatnot. Remember when Manny at the start of this, like close to the start of this section, where he said, you know, what if this squid comes back, or octopus comes back, when Gladys asks Manny about the octopus and whatnot. He simply said, poke its eye out and steal its sub. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna poke its eye. And off it goes.
I don't believe you, Calavera. You're losing picking a fight, so you pick on one of my pets?
Ooh, chin chin.
Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Look at that. Look at that. Is it Manny got him monologuing and now he's dead. Oh well. It's a shame he wasn't wearing a cape or anything like that. So yeah, that's year 3. Yeah, very short one actually. Yeah, I remember it being longer. Obviously when I was playing it first time, of course. But yeah, this is that's us finishing up year 3, and then obviously we've got the final year, year 4. The 4-year journey is coming to an end. So, we have all the guys finally getting to the end of the line.
Name?
Pugsy Pelagiano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glores! Glores!
Oh no!
Glottis, where'd you go this time?
Good question. And sadly, that's gonna be a question that we'll have to wait until next week. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Like I said, I was keeping this to a year per session. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait until next week. I'm so sorry. So I've been John Turbo Finley. This has been Turbo Drive Live Let's Plays here on Twitch TV. And for Last Minute Continue, have yourselves a good weekend ahead. Okay, take care, people. Bye bye.